Welcome. You with the nasty pastor. You know what I'm back with. You know what I'm back with this week. Come on now. It's Friday. Friday. The fall of America. Look, Will had a supposed to be leader guiding the black community into freedom, into a successful way of living. And I don't see it. I don't see it nowhere. All I see is an undercover Jew. All I see is an undercover nigga boo. All I see is a minister living successfully, while the congregation, you get me? While the congregation is suffering. Why is it that you live in a mansion and the heartbeat of your congregation live in the projects? There's something wrong with that. You are to be on the same level as your congregation. Let me go and get into this reading. For nearly 40 years, I have been preaching to the black man in America that we should accept our own. And instead of the black man going to the decent side of his own, he goes back seeking traditional Africa and the way they did in jungle life and the way you see in some uncivilized parts of Africa today. They are not using barbers, shears, and razors to keep themselves looking dignified as a civilized people should look. Now let me pause this right here. What I see as being civilized is having knowledge, is able to share your wisdom. What I see as being civilized is having respect for your fellow man and woman. What I see as being civilized is being responsible. You understand me? Responsible. Get it? Looking good, grooming yourself and all that. Yes, that deals with hygienes. You get me? That deals with hygienes. Yes, it does. You feel what I'm saying? But that is not the ultimate key to a civilization. Most people like to look good and stink. You understand me? Most people like to have a beautiful outer appearance, but their inner appearance is manure. You get me? So I don't agree with that. Now, I know I should have put my hand on this. The black man in America accepts the jungle life thinking that they would get the love of black Africa. Black brother and black sister wearing savage dress and hairstyles will not get you the love of Africa. The dignified people of Africa are either Muslim or educated Christians. But Africa today does not want Christianity. Do not think that you will get a home in Africa after this war if you are Christian. To get a home in Africa after the war, you will have to be Muslim. Now I asked Farrakhan, where was you taking us when you said all the black people of America need to go back home, right? Let's leave America. Where was we going? Because if you're not the head figure of Islam, you are directed to take us to where? Where are you directed to take us? Because see, you have someone to answer to. You get it? America may answer to you, but across seas, you answer to them. So where was you taking us? Into a country where they really don't care for the African American, right? So we was going to be sacrificed and killed off, right? Cool. Glad you never did get the money up. Glad you never did it. The judgment of America, she is made manifest as it is written in the Bible. She is a cage of every unclean and hateful bird, every unclean and hateful human being. America, America, your day has come for the evil done to your black slave. America, you cannot repay the evil with another evil of trying to tempt the black slave by offering them your white woman. That does not help you in this day, but it does condemn you as being a double crosser, that you would even offer your black once slave, your girls and women, to do with them as they please if they would just follow you. Now let me show you the contradiction in that, because Elijah Muhammad was alive when Muhammad Ali was taking his shahada to become a Muslim. You get me? And Muhammad Ali never stopped dating white women. Never. Never. But I guess because this was a celebrity, you give me, a celebrity that could influence the black community to gravitate to Islam. You understand me? To gravitate to Islam, I'm going to give him a pass. It shouldn't be that way. Because if you go out here and kill someone whom we pray to, may not give you a pass. I know for a fact the ultimate sin is suicide. So you don't get a pass for that. So if we are to take religion, we are to take spirituality serious, it's time to follow the laws, the guidelines, the blueprint, the footprints of whom we pray to, message put upon this rock. Am I in the right spot? Yeah. The judgment of America, Babylon, could have been healed, but she was not healed. America is just beginning to experience sorrow, mourning, grief, and distrust from the anger of God and man. According to both the Holy Quran and the Bible, there will be plenty more of the same. In these two books, one can easily find everything foretold that is happening today. The time will grow so troublesome that according to the Holy Quran, children will become gray-headed, and according to the Bible, great heart failure will become a disease upon the people who have the anger of God, the American people. The fourth beast in the revelation of John in the Bible, and of which Daniel describes as a very dreadful and well-armed beast, whose workings are that of death upon the weak, refers to America. She has no respect for the poor and the unfortunate. Daniel's description of the ribs between the teeth of the beast is in reference to this ill treatment, subjection, and ruthless behavior by the devil to our people. This America ladders the poor with heavy sentences, long prison terms, and refuses to let the prisoners go free. This is due to her heartlessness and lack of compassion for the black man of America. No, I don't agree with that. You should be put away. You kill a person, they gave you 25 years. You get what I'm saying? That's not a lifetime. Some people think about this right, and I'm going to really, really, really educate you on this. In my generation, we were lucky to reach the age of 21. You understand me? That was the word in the street. That was how things were said. That was how things was looked at. And that's what the statistics showed. Now, for Elijah to say this about the long prison terms and not releasing people of the black community that has been jailed and has been in prison, I say stay out of there. Don't break their laws. You feel what I'm saying? Stay out of it. And when I say they laws, you get what I'm saying? They adopted our laws that we structured in Africa and brought it into America. It's theirs now. They transformed it into theirs. You get what I'm saying? Don't break their laws. You get it? Then you ain't got to worry about that. Next, I'm going to say this to you. The time frame of the black man upon this earth was the age of 21. You're lucky to reach the age of 21. Now, you take a person's life, you're either giving natural life, which means natural life, you will die in prison. If you're just giving life, you're giving 25 years. You get me? For taking a life. If you take a life, you kill a person, you can receive 25 years in prison. Depending of the state you in and the sentencing guidelines, you may do day for day. Or you may do what I know on 8 years, it was a year and a half. So we're basically saying for 8 years you have to do 2. I'm gonna round it off at 2 years. For 8 you have to do 2. So 8 plus 8 is 16. 8 plus 3 is 24. So basically on a 25-year sentence, you're doing 6 years and you're coming home on parole, right? Come on now. If parole was still in Virginia, you're coming home on parole, right? Under the 85% law, 25 years, you're going to give them 23 and 6 months, or you're going to give them 24 and 6 months. 9 times out of 10, we're leaning somewhere between 22 and 23. You get what I'm saying? Look, the life expectancy of the black man in America and the sentencing guideline. Come on now. You see you see it. Do you see it though? You understand it? If you kill a person at the age of 20-some years old right now, you're not coming home till you're in your 40s or you're touching your 50. What is it that you can do when you get out in America? What is it you can do? You might not be able to even get a job because of your age, right? Everyone in your family might have passed away. Moon forbid it. You get me? Are you really attached to society? Do you really understand society? And if you say these prison systems are made as a revolving door, then the information you receive in prison from the employees, and when I say employees, I mean the counselors, I mean the wardens, I mean the deputies, I mean every title, position that is put in these prisons to help you rehabilitate yourself into society is fraudulent. Why do you want to go into a place that wants you to return? Why? Why? Look, I know I'm supposed to do 4 pages of this reading, but you know, I'm gonna let my knowledge, my insight, my wisdom, you get me, take over. I really am. I really am. Look, I love you, and I'm out.